I'm going to explain what are the different types of gateway in BPMN. And so in Camunda, we have different types of gateway support. So here we have very basic gateway that is very useful, like exclusive gateway. Second, that is the inclusive, parallel. So these three gateway generally be used most, and remaining we have more gateway like event based exclusive gateway, exclusive event gateway, complex gateway, parallel gateway. Okay, so first I'll explain what is the exclusive gateway, when to use this. So if you see exclusive gateway, that is nothing but it's behaves same as like if condition. So I'll explain through diagram. Okay, so assume that this is the start point when the process invoke. Here we have a diamond shape. So if we want to, yeah, if we want to have multiple flow like this, and if we have multiple flow, like we have three flow, and we need to decide which flow we want to go. So this is a decision gateway we have to use. So what will happen if we use exclusive gateway? So only one path it will be taken. Either it will go this path or it will go this or this. So it will not go more than one path. Either one path will taken and it will end the process. So that is the main purpose of exclusive gateway. So here if you need to write a condition, so you need to select here a condition type and need to select the expression from the drop down. And expression might be anything. So you need to write an expression with dollar symbol, then curly brace. So I have a property approved. So if approved equal to true, I want to take this path. And if the approved is equal to false, I need to take this part. If approve property doesn't have anything, then you can consider default one. So here default one you need to select here and change the type to a default flow. So if this is not match, if this will not match, then take this flow as a default flow and it will start executing this one and it will end the process. So uh, this is the exclusive gateway example. So exclusive gateway is when you want to go with one path, so that time you can use a exclusive gateway. Now we can move to a parallel gateway. So what is a parallel gateway? So I'll create one more diagram. So through diagram you can easily understand what is a parallel gateway. So here we have attach a gateway, that is a decision diamond decision box. Here we need to go and change the type and need to select here a parallel gateway. After then, once we have a set of activity to be called, so in this way we are having a activity. And again, I am attaching a parallel gateway over here and that will point. So this is the arrow I wanted to point here and then I want to end the process. So here I need to change type to parallel gateway. So what will happen parallel gateway? So whatever the execution happens till here, it will wait over here and it once it reach here, it will started executing the flow in parallel. So it will instead it will call this API and along with that it will call this API. Once this API will complete successfully, so it will wait over here. So this is the symbol. It's a parallel gateway. So here if we want to wait, both executions should complete first and then it should proceed. So we are attaching a parallel gateway over here, and this both will complete. And as soon as the both will complete, it will the control that will come over here and it will end the process. So parallel gateway, if you want to start the execution parallelly, and if you want to wait again until all the execution happen completed, then you want to proceed, then you need to attach a parallel gateway here as well. So this is the example of parallel gateway. Now we can move. We have one more gateway, that is an inclusive gateway. So, okay, I'll explain that as well. So if you see, we have a start button, and again, I am drawing here a gateway that is a diamond shape, and we need to change the type as an inclusive gateway. So here, inclusive gateway, what is the purpose of inclusive gateway? So inclusive gateway will behave as a like multiple if conditions. So sometimes it happens we need to go, sometimes it happens we need to go both flow. So like we have a condition like expression, and that name is equal to XYZ. And here we have some different property conditions for this thing, like roll number equal to 1. So if this condition satisfied, I want to take this path. If this condition will satisfy, then I want to take this path. So through inclined gateway, we can go multiple paths at same time, and so it will start executing multiple path, and it will once it this will execute, it will end the process. Similar, if this will execute, it will end the process. So that if we have a requirement, like if we want to execute multiple flow at one go, so that time we need to add here a inclined gateway. Next, we have a event based gateway. Okay, so okay, I'll create one more diagram. So right now I am selecting a event based gateway. So when to select event based gateway, sometimes we need to wait for a message. Okay, I'll draw first. Okay, so this I have created a simple diagram. So whenever this process will invoke, and we have timer attached, and we have a message event attached to it. So we are waiting for the event to be fired, and we have attached a timer. So this gateway will also take only one flow at a time. So I have specified a time like here timer uh, duration. So assume that I have mentioned a 5 minute. So within 5 minutes, this action has not happened. So it will take this path, and it will end the process. Or before 5 minutes, something action has happened, like this event has been triggered. So it will go this part. So this is a in this is a 1 minute. So this is the event based gateway which decide which path to be taken, because here we are waiting for the user to take an action. So if this event will fire, then it will go to this process. If event is not fired within that the duration we specified here, so that will take this path. So here we can have anything, like we can have a message, we can have a boundary event. Right now I have added this to one, that is a message. We are waiting for a message. That is nothing but it's ultimately a event fire. And here I have attached a timer. So within the timer, this event is not fire, it will take this path, it will end the process. So these are the basic 4 gateway so that we are using. First is the exclusive gateway that I have explained. Okay. So this is the parallel. Okay. Okay. Here we have started. So this is a exclusive gateway. This will same work as a if else if condition. This is a parallel gateway. It will start executing all this API parallelly. It will wait for the API to complete. Once the API will complete, then it will move. So if you don't want to wait, then you don't need to add here parallel gateway. Simply you need to add your task. If you want to wait, so you can add here again a parallel gateway. Next, we have seen inclined gateway. So you can see, you can take a reference of like multiple if condition. If this condition true, take this part. If this condition true, take this part. So no matter only one path will take it, whatever the condition will true, multiple path will take and execute. Last, we have seen that is a event-based gateway. So event-based gateway means here we are waiting a user to take an action, and here we have specified a time. Within the time user have not taken action, then take this path and end the process. I hope I hope everything is clear related to event. We have event-based gateway. So right now we have 4 gateway in Camunda process that are more used. Yeah, thank you.